What's good and what's up, y'all? It is I, Oravea here, your spiritual bestie, okay? Who's going to tell you what you need to do with the cards. You know you got that girl that does tarot that's going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to go into this retrograde and we're going to see what it's doing for all the zodiacs. Now, I'm not going to go by every zodiac. I'm just going to go by the elemental properties of each zodiac, all right? So, we're going to start with water signs. I already got one. And we're just going to get right into it, okay? So, water signs, retrograde, what we're going to do, what's needed to know, for the water signs, right? Oh. All right, let's get into it. So, first card for the water signs when it comes to this month's retrograde. Okay, this month's portal, what you guys can do. It's like a body scan. We're getting a status update of your body. This will give you a little insight on what you can do for yourself right now. So we got the neutral negative position. Actually, hold on. It's the neutral positive. I'm so sorry. And this is going to be the Nine of Wands. Okay. This lets me know that you guys have been working. You guys have been working on something. You guys have been in endurance with something. And I'm seeing going on to greener pastures, going to the other side, making it to the other side. So I have a sense that you guys, if you guys are thinking, how long is this going to take? This is a confirmation for the water signs that it's not going to take that long. You guys are on the verge of making it through, and it kind of makes sense as you guys are having a hard time with it, because we got the Two of Cups in your heart space. So you guys in your space, there's maybe a lot of uncertainty, not a lot of balance within yourself, a lot of doubt. I'm getting like a lot of doubt, anxiety is making you feel a little bit unbalanced. Could be definitely during this little mountain that you guys are climbing. And of course, at times when things are challenging, we kind of get a little bit uncertain within ourselves. So there is a great imbalance in you guys' heart chakra, for real. Right? Kitty, what are you doing? Back, I say. Back. Kitty. Back, I say. Kitty, no. Kitty, don't you sit down. Okay, so we're going to unveil another card. So we got the Page. We got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have to allow more things to come in at this moment. You're going through a rough patch, but there is still some good things that are coming in for you and that you need to explore. I'm getting this is a different perspective. You guys are probably struggling, but there is a different perspective that you guys can be looking in your situation. Seeing what other ways that you can do to get out of your situations. There could be possible avenues to help you out. I'm hearing to cope, though, for most of you guys. Seeking out things to cope. This also is a sign of good news. Again, going back to There could be opportunities coming in that you guys aren't noticing. So let's open our minds a little bit. Let's open our heart space a little bit. We're feeling a little bit unstable, so let's try to ground ourselves into things that make us feel stable. This is when we kind of open up and allow. If you guys do pray, you guys can pray for your eyes, your heart to open like your eyes, you know. Keep your heart open at this time to allow these new opportunity in. Like, get a little bit curious, get a little bit playful at this moment. Sometimes we have, when stuff gets stressful, we got to go and color or like play in the sand. Like, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a more of a sandbox. In that analogy, you can kind of like mold and create anything that you want out of sand. So that could be a sense that there's still an area where you can create something for yourself. There's something that you're quite not seeing. And also, like, take it with a grain of sand. There could be something, a little something, like, I don't know, I feel like sand is definitely it makes sense at this point. Something, there's a lot, like sitting on a gold mine. That might be for a few of you guys. Some of you guys might be sitting on a gold mine right now. That's going to give you a bunch of abundance, you know. Or like a realization that kind of opens you up. So, ooh, look, see, the Four of Cups. This is also another thing in your heart space. The Four of Cups. Some of you guys aren't truly noticing where you're at right now currently. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling that there is a huge amount of people that feels very uncertain and is focusing on the things that are focusing too much of your current circumstances, and you are allowing your current circumstances to dictate. Lord have mercy. Spooky though. Spooky. You are allowing your circumstances to dictate just how things are going to end up for you, and that's just not the truth. That's just not. My cat literally ended my recording. So anyway, so back to it. So we have these two cards in your heart space. Okay, this is someone who is like, anxiety is going through the roof, and you are too busy focusing on the instability, what's going wrong, what I don't have. And that is where your energy is at right now. Your energy is at a state of lack. There's not a lot of love going on right here. Okay? And you've been through the ringer. You're going through something. You're going through a process. But you're going on the other side. New job. This is confirmation for those who are looking for a job as well. A new job is coming. Okay. So, next card. So we got the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, in your head, you're feeling a bit defeated. So we got the reverse Seven of Wands here. And it makes sense what's going on within your body. So this stands for, this is your heart space. I have it for your heart space, for your body. This is for your head. Where's your head at? And your head is a reverse Seven of Wands. Like, you're just feeling very defeated. Like, it's kind of like you're admitting defeat a little bit right now in this moment, because in your heart you are just unstable, very, very stressed out, and you're just focusing on what's not going right. What's not going right with you right now? So we also have the Seven of Cups. So like there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of noise going around in your essence. There's a lot of unnecessary noises, a lot of unnecessary thoughts that are taking up space, which is giving you all this anxiety, all this uncertainty, all this balance within yourself, within your heart, and also getting too bogged down on all of the distractions. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're distracted. You're distracted by all the wrong things that you're seeing in the world, right? And a good step for you to get out of this space is to completely, I'm hearing go left. Everything, it seems like everything is going an opposite direction on where you want to go. Then you turn around and you go left. Go left on whatever that's happening. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's interesting that it says go left. You know why? It's because it could seem that things could seem to be the right way. This is what I'm getting. It's probably for a few of you. Like, for the water tribe, I'm getting like people are telling you a certain way to go about certain things, or like the way that you thought and perceived to be the right way of going. And it's just, it feels right, but it's not. Things are just not balanced. It's not flowing. It's not flowing, but it's the right thing to do, but it's not. Things aren't flowing. There's a struggle here and you're starting to feel defeated. It's time for you to go left. This is a swipe left situation. This is like, I'm not doing this. This is like opting out. Getting out of the distraction. Completely introducing a complete new system of thought, system of belief. For you, this is what you need to do to get yourself balanced, okay? To recenter yourself. Reaffirming your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you in it in the first place? If you don't like it, why you don't like it? What's not working here? Instead of like, why isn't it working? Ask yourself, what's not working with my heart, with my soul? What's not resonating? Like, all this is stressful. I'm not resonating with this right now. I feel stressed. I just want to give up. I just want to walk away. There's so much stuff that's going on in my head. There's so many thoughts. There's so many avenues. There's so many opinions, you know, that's going on in my core. And Spirit is saying what you can do to magnetize to you so that you can go left and not have to continue on this right path, the right path. Go completely left and venture into something completely new. If this is something that you are passionate about, well then a new mindset, a complete new mindset belief. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to quit here, because this is telling that you've been going through it for a while, and it's been like a tough and long journey, like you're going through a marathon, and it's just getting really tough, but you guys are really, really close. But you're feeling defeated, and a lot of it has to because of what you are absorbing into your space. What are you allowing to take up space? I really think this is about thoughts. This is about your thoughts and feelings, and that you have to reassess your mindset of what does it look like for you to do X, Y, and Z? Why does X, Y, and Z not flowing right now? Why is it not flowing correctly? Not what's going on, what's wrong, but why is this, where's this restriction happening? Resistance. Where's this resistance popping off at? Explore, dibble dabble. Explore, dibble dabble, find that out. Okay. And then we're going to get a oracle card, one last oracle card to deepen down, to really open and activate you. Okay? We're going to activate the water tribe. Okay, so activating water tribe, this came up. So that's interesting. So we have Earth. This is learning how to be a human in the world, but not of it. Interesting, interesting. So this is letting me know that some of you probably are very unique, unorthodox a little bit. A very unique bunch. Yeah. So this confirms even deeper that it's time to do some reflection. Take a pause. Take a pause, and it's time to reflect on yourself. Ask yourself questions as to why things are not flowing the way that they need to flow. Learning how you're going to achieve, cope, function in this world. And I'll tell you for personally, because I also resonate. People who are different, it is possible for us to have whatever that we desire in this life. It just looks different. And sometimes we are the first to make it happen for ourselves and our family. And there are no roadmaps, but we are the very blueprint. So really, really go into reflection, water tribe, and figure out how are you going to function during the situation that you're in. Do not focus on what is. Don't be stressing out over what is. Just accept what is and flow into what's going to help you. What's going to help you have the peace, have love, yeah, and all that jibber jab. So that's about it for the water tribe. Moving on to the fire tribe. Moving on to the fire tribe. Let's get it. That was fast. Okay, fire tribe. So, your headspace. This is your headspace. So you guys are showing up as the high priestess. Okay? There is a lot of things happening that aren't happening in front of your face. This is like like you're sensing things in other planes of existence. So, synchronicities is like kind of in the 3D. You're starting to see synchronicities. You're starting to hear things, possibly what people say. You're starting to get a certain feeling. There's something mysterious going on, and you're sensing it. You're sensing it, but can't quite put your finger on what's happening. So let's go and adjust in your heart space. So we got the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. It could be a choice, settling with the old. Oh, okay, so we got the reverse. We got the reverse Four of Cups. There's a decision that we have to make. A decision on if we're going to continue doing the same things, or this is giving me old energy, an old foundation. Are we going to level up? Are we going to, should I stay or should I go? That's what that is. And that's probably what's so mysterious that's going on right now. You're kind of having an ominous headspace, and you know, it's kind of like your sixth sense is coming in really, really heavily in this decision that you have to make in your heart. There's an old foundation that you used to work upon. You know what I'm saying? She sees me. Okay, there's an old foundation that you're seeing, and now you have to make a decision, because it could possibly be like a space where, you know, I'm saying like it's like an area that you've outgrown, for real. Yeah. Let's go into the feminine energy. All right, so we got the Moon. So we have the unknown here. So there are things that are here that are just not seen. This could be a decision that you have to make that you don't know what's going to happen in the future. But Spirit wants you to invite that in. Everything that talks about the feminine side, it's all about what Spirit wants you to allow in your life, what needs to come in. The masculine is things to do, like what you need to do, act on. Okay? Confirm, assert, give, you know? So your masculine energy here is on the Ace of Swords, but this is on the neutral positive sense. So this is a collective that is on the verge of believing, thinking new thoughts, on the verge of a new perspective, of a new way of looking at things, or something new, a circumstance is going to come that's going to force them to think things in a different way. Things are going to be said differently. The air, the atmosphere is going to bring about different and fresh space for you. Lean into that. I see that you guys are leaning more into that. Go on into it. It seems kind of unknown. It seems kind of unfamiliar, but that's okay. Let's go to the sacral. Okay, but we're a little bit shaky. That's the reason why we have these Two of Cups here, is because we're unsure. There's a lot of uncertainty, and that is what's keeping us from actually going forward and doing this. Because we are uncertain of the unknown. In our head, it's kind of like, but we're open. We're open, and we are aware. We are aware of this unknown energy that's coming in. Spirit really wants you to lean into this unknowing. Just flow with it. Flow right on into it. Really come at this with new and fresh eyes. How can I invite the unknown with new and fresh eyes? How can I flow into the unknown with intentions of what I desire or what I'm looking for? Knowing that when I am going through this, everything is for my benefit. And sensing and magnetizing only things that are for my benefit. So fire signs, in your heart, you are afraid of, I feel like, elevating. You're going up and you're having a decision of like, should I stay in this situation or should I not? But see, you know the answer. That's the thing. That's the thing. Definitely you know the answer. You already know the answer. You already answered it. You already don't know the answer. You already answered it. And it's about you setting that answer into motion of believing. It's like, yeah, this is, I don't I don't want to do this. I don't want to work at my dad's shop. I don't want to work at my dad's shop. I want to be a dancer. I don't know. You know, I don't want to do this. Since I don't want to do this, I believe and I trust in my abilities to do X, Y, and Z, to get to a studio, to start that thing, you know. Let your confirmation, let your intuition be your confirmation. That's what I'm getting as well. Let your intuition be your confirmation of this change that is trying to come in. Okay? That you are actually inviting in, because in your heart, you don't know, you're a little hesitant of staying the same. Now you're choosing different for yourself. Congratulations, you're up leveling. You've upgraded. You're on the verge of upgrading. All right, so let's get a oracle card to activate you. Okay? You are not for everyone. Embrace your true north. That's interesting. Right? Very similar to the water tribe. The water tribe, knowing that, you know, learning how to be human, you know, being in the world but not of the world. You are upgrading. You're not for everybody. This is what happens when you are awakening. You can't bring everybody with you. This could be, and that could be some of you guys in the Fire Tribe Collective. You can't bring everybody with you. You are upgrading into something amazing. Do not let people stop you from becoming great. Because you're not for everybody. You weren't meant to be. You were meant to be with the ones who get you. You are meant to be in the spaces where you belong, where you can fully flourish and be in your greatest self. This could be new job opportunities. That's what I feel like for a little bit of you. But yeah, this is about you really asking for that promotion. Asking for that promotion. Going ahead and starting that business, expressing yourself the way you need to express yourself. Yeah, let go. Let go of that mask, because you're not for everyone anyway. You're not going to please everyone anyway. Mask off. Mask off. That's a song. I don't know the lines, so I'm just going to say mask off. Mask off. I don't know lines. Let's go with the earth signs. Okay, let's go with the earth signs and let's get it. Let's get it going. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so earth signs, let's go. So you got two cards. Earth signs, you got two cards as far as where your head is at. Your crown chakra, right? This retrograde is having people feeling stuck. Okay, so earth signs, you guys are feeling a little bit stuck as far as, I feel like when it does come to your expression, we're gonna unlock a whole bunch of stuff, but this is facing up, everything else is facing down. When things are facing down, that kind of lets me know this is something a little bit more on the subconscious level, so things that you guys aren't very aware of about yourselves or about what's happening around you. Okay, so yes, we have an energy of just stagnant creative expression of what you want to do. So for the earth tribe, you guys feel stuck and stagnant, like cramped is giving very cramped, claustrophobic, not a lot of room, not a lot of wiggle room. You're just in your little spot, you know. All right, so what to come in? So earth tribe, soul search. This is the time of reflection. This is a time of solitude, not isolation, solitude. Okay, there's a difference. So we gotta ask ourselves questions as to why we're feeling stuck, and this could be creatively as well, but stuck as far as expressing ourselves or expressing what, or going or pursuing something that we want to pursue. Okay, why are we feeling stuck? It's time to, and we're the only ones that can free ourselves from this resistance. So the best way to do that for you guys is to go within inside yourself and really unpack what's going on up here. It's time to unpack what's going on. Why am I feeling stuck? Why am I feeling trapped? Your thoughts are trapping you. Okay, that's one good sign. That's one good sign. Your beliefs are trapping you. That's what I'm getting. Assess what's going on up there. Okay. Let's see what the masculine side is happening. So there's a subconscious thing right here. The Queen of Wands. So yeah, let's start drinking in. Yes. Okay. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to assess. Give yourself time to reevaluate yourself, to really check in. Yeah, this is a check-in. This is a nurturing check-in as well. So the Queen of Pentacles, it's all about adding value, adding abilities to yourself, health to yourself as well, getting your health together. Earth signs, there could be a lot of you guys that are going through some health issues, and you just calming down, assessing that and getting that together, or not necessarily a diet, I'm just saying like a completely different lifestyle change, because I feel like diet is definitely a part of it, but it's just like, you know, what are you going to allow yourself to indulge in? That's for some of you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting. That's pretty much what I'm getting for the feminine and masculine energies, the feminine masculine energies in your bodies that is nudging you to do. Yeah. So it's about birthing abundance. So it's about, you got to give yourself something. So give yourself some love at this time. Give yourself the nourishment that you need. Give yourself some care. I feel like this is more on self-care, but this is on adding value to yourself, because you add value to yourself when you focus on your health. You add value to yourself when you focus on could be finances, obviously. Could be obviously finances, but there's a whole lot more to abundance, like relationships, fixing your relationships, or really mending the relationships that really gave you like nourishment, things of that nature too. So anything that really gives you, that adds value onto you. Okay? All right, so let's go into your heart space and figure out what's going on with this. Okay. So there's the Sun card. So overall, you guys are in a happy space. You got, this is not a collective that is not necessarily depressed, but focusing more on your happiness. There's also the neutral. This is neutral negative, okay? So this is the neutral negative Queen of Cups. Okay. And then the Sun card. Okay, so for some of you, you guys in your heart, you might be feeling a little bit bitter. But this is about looking on the brighter side of things. Probably the stuck and stagnant is kind of making you feel a little bit like wish-washy, a little bit, a bit fickled. Let me see. Yeah. But Spirit is reminding you to remain positive at this time. Let's see if the rooted to 2D. Oh, okay. We got a celebration here. Yeah. Reunion, celebrations, parties. So yeah, this is a very good moment in you guys' life. It's just right now there's a little bit of resistance when it comes to your thoughts and your beliefs on what you think about how you're thinking about yourself when it comes to initiating something, expressing something, indulging into things that will help express who you are as a person. There's a lot of all of you guys are having a lot of similarities. It's interesting on how a lot of this, so far everyone's kind of similar. This is about your sense of self, definitely, because it seems like everything else is pretty much okay, and you guys aren't really not really in a tough spot. I think this isolation and you giving things that's really going to help you feel abundant and feel healthy. I'm getting a huge health thing from this collective. Huge on the health. Make sure you're healthy at this point in time. Do healthy things for yourself. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like self-care as far as diet, exercise, mingling, like activities like that. If that sounds, yeah, like getting into, a new friend group, workshops, getting yourself out there to help you with this expression that you're trying to express. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let's get into these oracle cards so we can activate ya. Okay. I don't know. That just came out again. It was meant to be. I'll see it again. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. This is it dropped again. You're not, Earth Tribe, you're not like everyone else. Okay? So don't stop yourself from expressing who you are. Don't stop yourself. That's what it is. You're stopping yourself. It's you. Assess that. figure out why you feel the need that you need to shrink down yourself for other people's approval. You doing that is literally, it's killing you, sis. It's killing you, bruh. Like, you don't like it. Your soul is not okay with that. Even though in your heart space, you feel okay, you're happy. You know, there's some optimism going around in your life. It's not all doom and gloom, but you're feeling trapped though. Still, you're feeling trapped. You feel like there's some fear going on. There could also be some fear going on too when it comes to self-expression. But it's okay. You're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. And it's all, and you don't want to be. Not everyone deserves to be in your space. You don't want to be going out and trying to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. Face your true north. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? How do you self-express yourself that is going to really make you completely happy? Because you have an opportunity to unlock that happiness as well, Earth Tribe. This retrograde is getting everybody in their feelings. I think everyone's sense of self is being addressed during this month period. We're going to go with the air signs. Okay. We're going in with the air signs. All right, air signs. What's going on? What's going on? Air signs, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, air signs. So where your head is at? Reverse devil card. Congratulations. You guys are off that shit. I'm gonna clap, clap. Clap, clap for y'all. You guys are getting off of that shit. You guys are releasing yourself from bondage. Congratulations, you're getting off that shit. Good for you, girl. Good for you, dude. For real. Happy for you. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. We're releasing. We're extracting. Air signs, they ripping off the bandages. All right. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, so the masculine energy, the masculine side, the masculine magnetic forces that you are currently in right now, that is currently activated in your space. Okay, we got the neutral, negative Ace of Pentacles. All right, so not only we are releasing from bondage, we are on our way of exploring new ways of abundance, new opportunities for us. We're on the verge of unlocking a new stage. A new stage in the area of our possessions. I'm getting keys to the kingdom as well. I'm getting keys to the kingdom. I'm also getting that. Okay. But I feel like since your heart wants you to rest, Four of Swords, the Earth Tribe, I feel like you guys just got finished doing something big. So there's a lot of rest that needs to happen. The root, your root chakra, the root energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so for this earth side, this could be a breakup. This could be a breakup because with this in reverse, I think this is past energy that you're still needing to alchemize out, because in your mind, you're over him. I'm just going to read the energy, right? This is just not, this is not technically what's happening. In your mind, you're over him, but in your body, you still feel the betrayal. You still feel the hurt. You still feel possibly the neglect. You still feel that hurt in a sense that you weren't appreciated. And in this time, your heart is allowing you, is telling you to rest, and also to be fulfilled, to feel fulfilled from this bondage that you have separated yourself from. Okay, feel happy and accomplished that you're free. That you are free from, you're free from this hurt. Okay? And your feminine side is asking you to love yourself, to parent yourself, to take care of yourself, to be your own caregiver right now at this point, because you've been through something that's very drastic. I mean, you've completely cut off your substance abuse. And that could be a person, place, or thing. That's what I mean by substance. It's not necessarily drugs. I'm just like, whatever that gave you sustenance that was not good for you, you completely ended that. And you're on the verge of new opportunities, which could simply be a version of you that is in control of yourself. That's a little bit more in control of themselves. But your heart is asking you to rest at this time and to realize that your dreams are going to come true because you got rid of this. And when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles, this is what your feminine side is telling you about. Your feminine side is telling you that you need to take care of yourself right here at this moment. And this is about the root chakra. So this might birth some insecurities because of this breakup, because of the split. And you don't want to bridge yourself with insecurities. It can possibly birth some. I'm getting that sense. Like this could mess you, you know, even though we get rid of stuff that isn't good for us, like an abusive relationship, after that, you know, you feel very vulnerable, you feel very weak at that moment. You just don't really believe certain things. You can feel really low on yourself at the moment, and Spirit wants you to take care of yourself. And Spirit wants you to open up to new ways of taking care of yourself. A substitute. Asking for a healthy ass substitute. So we're going to get Oracle card to activate. Ooh, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Okay, awesome. Awesome. It's happening. That's confirmation that it is happening. That's what this fulfillment is. So a lot of you guys could be like, again, substance abuse, like you got rid of something, someone, you moved from somewhere that did not align with your vision, what you have for yourself. This is confirmation that since you've done that, it's happening. You're going to get that life that you needed because you separated from yourself. You successfully severed that. And now you're vulnerable right now. So you need to take care of yourself at this moment. And this is the confirmation that whatever that you see yourself in so many years, whatever goal that you, or whatever that's on your vision board, you're going to get exactly that. You're going to get exactly that if you fucking take care of yourself. If you fucking take care of yourself and become the empress in birth something. You guys could be pregnant too. That's another thing. Some of you guys could be pregnant and don't realize it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the tribes that I got. I hope you guys resonate with this reading. Please comment down below what really resonated with you. I really want this channel to be very, very communicative. I want us to communicate. I want to hear from you guys. I want to chat with y'all and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go, bestie. It was a great talk.